So my name is John Freismuth. I'm president of Empire Screen Printing. I've been at Empire for 30 years now. So we've been in business since 1960, and we moved out to this location in 1967. So it started with the barn and the first edition. So we're in the barn right now. So now we've had 19 editions and 155,000 square feet of manufacturing. So we introduced lean manufacturing in 2008. And since then we've condensed some of our processes and we're producing 7 or 8 million more product in the same footprint. So also in 2008 we started introducing LED technology into screen printing and started our sustainability. So with LED technology, we're now a Green Tier 1 certified company for the state of Wisconsin. So 60% of what you produced would have ended up evaporating in the air. Now 100% of what we produce ends up on the material and nothing in the air. Pioneering that and sharing it within the industry, we thought was the right thing to do. So when we started the cell concept in 2008, instead of running departments where we do one part of the process, pass it to the next part, pass it to the next part, we created cell concept. So now we can go from raw material to finished product in about 20 minutes. That was an 8-week process when we started. And in process, we used to have about 1,100 jobs. Now we have less than 100 jobs in process at any one time. If there's an error or a problem during the process, we can fix it right when it happens and manufacture only quality parts. So the employee now is in control of the quality that goes out the door. In this cell vision, this was our original start. So even when we're running a 12-second cycle, the light's only on for 1 second in that 12-second cycle. It's 100% LED technology curing in here. So the energy savings in here has been tremendous for us in the last 10-12 years. So this light here will last 30 years versus mercury vapor bulb is about 1,000 hours and then you have to dispose of the bulb. And all this equipment in this cell was made here. This equipment didn't exist in the industry, so we had to make it. And then we created kanban. So before an operator would have to get their own materials, everything's supplied for them now. So we send a signal to the support areas, the screens come, the material comes, the ink comes, and the die comes for the next job. So we're 2 hours and 20 minutes away from a phone call to be able to have finished product. So this is a 100% LED press, and this is in our large value stream. So this is one of 4 presses that we have, and we can laminate, split, die cut, texture, selective adhesive. So anything within that process can be done in this cell. So back in 2008 when we started lean manufacturing, we only had 6 color presses. So some of our jobs required 12 colors at one time, and there wasn't any equipment in the market. So we took a piece of equipment that we've had, we modified it into a 12 color press. So we can print 12 colors, clean sheets, all in single full process, and then pass that on to the next step. So this is our 5-color Cayman press. It's a roll-to-roll press that can run under 15 mil thick materials. It's a servo press, so it's re-registerable, so we can run more than 5 colors. We can run it through, rewind it, run it through, rewind it, run it through. And I think the most we've ever ran is 15 colors on one product on this press. Very high tolerance screen printing as well, so it's plus or minus 1,000ths in what it's capable of printing. It was the first LED roll-to-roll press in the United States. So we went to Germany, shared our technology with Cayman, and they built us a roll-to-roll LED press. Building a value stream or our roll value stream, roll equipment's pretty much limited to the 15 mil thick in the finishing side. So we incorporated a way to laminate, split, and die cut product that comes off of a roll press that's up to 30 mil thick. The beauty of this is that in screen printing, the inherent problems with register and fit that happen is minimized because we can cut a row at a time, eliminate stretch, and it's about 4 times more accurate register than the typical screen print process. This process here would have taken 6 people, is now down to 1 person printing, 1 person finishing, and all this equipment we built here. So this is one of our newer technologies. This is a direct flow digital press, continuous flow digital output. It has 2 to 3 year outdoor durability, and we can go from job to job to job. In this process, we have the ability to embellish some of the printing by adding a flood coat, a clear coat, a matte. So anything that you want to add through a flexo deck onto the digital. Conveyance is gone because it's in roll product, and we can produce raw material to finished product right within this process. Fourth value stream is our digital value stream. So we have the ability to print on sheets anywhere from 5 foot by 10 foot, inkjet printer, down to a toner-based 5600 indigo. So it's all digital asset, goes from a digital image to a finished product without any conveyance or very little labor involved. This is our prototype roll-to-roll screening press. It's a little different than most roll-to-roll presses. It's designed not to create waste. This is a roll press that's set up in segments. So we'll only have 7 feet of waste when we initially start and 7 feet of waste when we stop. And we can start and stop without any waste in the process. So the roll press, what it does for us is eliminates all the conveyance of a sheet between processes. So it's a technology that future state will be able to run 2 colors, 4 colors, 6 colors within this prototype concept and eliminate the conveyance of moving product from one step to the other. It doesn't require a lot of training in order to run the press. The standards are set up within the equipment itself, and it goes from job to job with very minimal adjustment for a screen print process. So one of the things at Empire, we're kind of forward thinking. We're looking at the future and what it's going to take to manufacture, and automation is a big part of what the future of Empire is. So anything that we can do to reduce the amount of waste in the process, take standard practice or a repetitive motion out. We're developing robot technology to integrate within our process to convey sheet material back and forth. So within the next year we'll have a fully automated cell. So 2 people will be able to do what 6 people were doing before.